Hello, grade 8 learner! Welcome to another video lesson in mathematics where we will be discussing an application of a theorem on triangle inequalities. This lesson is based on the K-12 curriculum competency. The learner illustrates theorems on triangle inequalities. It's another great day to learn, so prepare your pen, paper, and module as you start watching and learning from this video lesson. Refer to your quarter 4 math module entitled Inequalities in Triangles for this video lesson. Let us state whether a triangle can be formed with sides with the following lengths. To answer this, let us observe the given. Try on your own to draw triangles using the lengths given for each group. You may use centimeter for your drawings. Let us process what we know. To answer the problem, we are going to apply the triangle inequality theorem, stating that the sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Say that we represent the measures of the sides of the triangle as A, B, and C. To apply the theorem, we make statements such as A plus B is greater than C, A plus C is greater than B, and C plus B is greater than A. All these statements should be true in the given lengths so that we can say that the lengths of the sides we are given can make a triangle. Let us solve the problem. We are checking if the given measures 10 units, 10 units, and 10 units can form a triangle. To do that, we are going to apply the triangle inequality theorem and see if the measures can satisfy it. First, we compare the sum of the measures of two sides to the measure of the third side. For our first comparison, we get first the sum of the two sides, which is 20, and compare it to the measure of the third side, which is 10. We know that 20 is greater than 10. Thus, our first grouping satisfies the triangle inequality theorem. We notice that all sides of the triangle have the same measure, which is 10. Thus, all of our comparisons will be the same as the first one we made. Since all statements satisfy the triangle inequality theorem, we conclude that yes, the given measures 10 units, 10 units, and 10 units can form a triangle. Let us check if the measures 13 units, 5 units, and 12 units can form a triangle. Let us make our first comparison by adding 13 and 12 and comparing the sum to 5. We know that the sum of 13 and 12, which is 25, is greater than 5. Thus, we can say that this comparison satisfies the triangle inequality theorem. However, let us check other pairings. We take the sum of 13 and 5, which is 18, and compare it to 12. Thus, we find that 18 is greater than 12. Finally, we have the sum of 12 and 5, which is 17, and comparing it to 13, we know that 17 is greater than 13. Since all possible groupings of the measures satisfy the triangle inequality theorem, we conclude that yes, the given measures 13 units, 5 units, and 12 units can form a triangle. Lastly, we check if the given measures 3 units, 7 units, and 10 units can form a triangle. We take first the sum of 3 and 7, which is 10, and compare it to the measure of the third side, which is 10. This statement shows that 10 is equal to 10. Let's look at the other pairings. The sum of 3 and 10, which is 13, is greater than 7, while the sum of 10 and 7, which is 17, is greater than 3. Looking at the statements we have created, we find that the first statement, 10 equal to 10, does not satisfy the triangle inequality theorem, since the sum of the measures of the two sides is not greater than the measure of the third side. Thus, we say that no, the given measures 3 units, 7 units, and 10 units cannot form a triangle. Let us state our conclusions. From the given lengths, the lengths 10 units, 10 units, and 10 units can form a triangle. The lengths 13, 5, and 12 can also form a triangle. However, the measures 3, 7, and 10 can't form a triangle since it does not satisfy the triangle inequality theorem. Congratulations for finishing this video lesson. Now apply what you've learned by answering the activities in the activity sheet. Happy learning! We'll see you again in our next video lesson.